it's going to take a bit of getting over, whatever side you support. It really is. There'll be more and more of those Jofra Archer lookalikes posted around England from here on in. Who knows what will happen with that young man who handled pressure so well at the start of his career, when there were so many more experienced players out there. They gave it to the rookie, and the rookie delivered. How about Kane Williamson? A word for Kane Williamson: his leadership with the bat, his leadership in the field, defending meagre totals in a semi-final and a final, Bish.
Their fielders, their bowlers, they've played their part.
Around England, whether you were lucky enough to be here in person at Lord's, the winning moment of the World Cup. Ross Taylor being consoled there by Tim Southey, who came on, took a brilliant catch. The hand with the ball goes through the stumps, and England are on top of the world. Then we went to overtime, and England got it done by 1 run. New Zealand quite simply had to get...
Of all time, we can crown for the first time England winners of the ICC Cricket World Cup. Before we come to the presentations, I'd like to introduce you to our presentation party. His Royal Highness the Duke of York, Mr. Colin Graves, ICC Director and Chairman, England and Wales Cricket Board, Mr. Greg Barclay, ICC Director and Chairman, New Zealand Cricket, and Mr. Sachin Tendulkar, the ICC's UNICEF Cricket World Cup Ambassador. Also, Mr. Shashank Manohar, Chairman of the International Cricket Council. Before we come to our players, our first presentation is to our ICC match officials who received Cricket World Cup medals, and we'd like to ask up our ICC match referee, Ranjan Madagali, on-field umpires, Kumar Damasina and Maria Rasmus, our third umpire, Rob Tucker, and fourth umpire, Alim Dar. Stage, ICC TV's Nasser Hussain, who very shortly will be conducting our interviews. We come to the players, and first of all, the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup Final Player of the Match, nominated by the commentary team working on today's game for the ICC, and the winner will receive an Hublot watch. After several stunning performances, there was one standout effort, 98 balls, 5 fours and 2 sixes, securing 84 and becoming a national hero, the player of the match, Ben Stokes.
Ben Stokes, man of the match in the World Cup final, and no ordinary World Cup. What does that
keep Al Hassan, and on the bowling front, Mitchell Stark. But in the end, for 578 runs at an average of 82.57, and his brilliant sportsmanship and leadership to take New Zealand to the final, the player of the tournament, New Zealand's Kane Williamson.
This is probably one of the harder interviews you have to give. I guess you'd swap both those trophies for one extra run.
Yeah.
It's fully deserved their World Cup mementos to remember this great occasion. And first of all, we'd like to call up the New Zealand side, who've played a huge part in this competition, and to receive their medals, please show your appreciation for Captain Kane Williamson, Tom Blundell, Trent Bolt, Colin de Granholm, Lockie Ferguson, Martin Guptill, Matt Henry, Tom Latham, Colin Munro, Jimmy Neesham, Henry Nichols, Mitch Santner, Ish Sodhi, Tim Salby and Ross Taylor.
Kane, a chat about the game now. 10:15 this morning, you won that toss and had a bowl. Do you think it was the right decision?
Yeah, it's something we wanted to do. We were obviously weighing up the overheads versus the pitch. It was on the dry side, so we felt runs on the board, as it proved, it was going to be challenging, and we were able to get that.
Of the ICC Cricket World Cup for 2019, to step forward to receive the medals, please welcome the England squad, led by Captain Owen Morgan, Moeen Ali, Jofra Archer, Johnny Bairstow, Joss Butler, Tom Curran, Liam Dawson, Liam Plunkett, Adil Rashid, Joe Root, Jason Roy, Ben Stokes, James Vince, Chris Wokes and Mark Woods.
I mean, it's been a long time coming, winning a World Cup. If you're going to do it in some style.
That was, there wasn't a lot in that game. Geez, I'd like to commiserate Kane and his team. I think you mentioned before, the way they play their cricket, the spirit, the fight that they show really is worth aspiring to, and the example that they lead is hugely commendable to him and his team. I thought today was a hard fought game. On a tough wicket where everybody found it tough to score, we managed to restrict them to probably a good score, and we lost wickets, and we're up against it. Butler and Stokes put together a partnership that really did think that would take us quite deep.
Our chairman of the ICC and His Royal Highness the Duke of York. ICC World Cup champions 2019 for the first time. England!
There's a million other people here tonight.
Magic moments in sport for England. Unbelievable scenes here at Lord's, and they are the champions of the world. They went into the World Cup as favourites, and they have delivered on that favouritism. Ishiguha is coming alongside me. You've been taking this all in, I'm sure. What a magic moment for English sport.
Just incredible, all the work that the team have put in since 2015 with that early exit from the tournament down in Australia and New Zealand, and they built right from word go. Owen Morgan, it's been his team. He's built this team. He's brought players into the side that he's felt would be positive, aggressive, play this new brand of cricket. And they've carried it right through. There would have been tremendous pressure halfway through, and pressure for them to perform. They went against the grain from their normal way, and they came together as a group. They had some very honest conversations. They beat New Zealand, and before that India, and in the semi-final the complete performance against Australia, and here now at the home of cricket when the pressure was really on, they've managed to do it.
And Ian Bishop, you mentioned off air just a moment or two ago something about Ben Stokes and how things can change.
Well, it's a redemption for him. Remember the last ICC World Tour, what happened to him with Carlos Brathwaite and the West Indies. Today, he is man of the match in a final, making the most impressive performance. So he